Hello and welcome back to another video on high altitude investing. In today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you a coin that is absolutely going to blow you away in the long term. I'm also going to be talking about why the long term is so important with cryptocurrencies and why I personally focus on bigger picture setups. Before we get going though, make sure that you check out my channel as well as subscribing. Once I reach 50,000 subscribers, I'm going to be giving away VIP as well as some free Bitcoin. So help me reach that first goal. Go ahead and hit the like button as well as sharing this video with your friends so that we can get it out to as many people as possible. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get straight into the analysis. Okay, so this coin is one that I've personally been extremely excited about, and I actually bought a pretty fat stack of it just the other day because of the fact that I know what is coming in this market, and I'm not about to miss out on this massive move. Now, what you guys actually see is Tezos market capitalization. If you notice over here on the right-hand side, it says 1.995 billion. So this is the market capitalization. This isn't the price per Tezos. You can find that on coinmarketcap.com. And on coinmarketcap.com, you'll actually see that you get the price and the market capitalization of all of the different cryptocurrencies. So I've been a long-term user of this website since probably 2015 or 2016, and I absolutely love this platform. And you guys, Tezos is number 10 by market capitalization, which puts the price of Tezos $2.74. Now, if we actually scroll back over to the Tezos chart here, XTZ is the ticker for you guys, you can see in the background that I have this black kind of line. I'm going to increase the visibility. I made it a little bit hard to see on purpose so that you guys could see the Tezos cycle and the Tezos chart very first. Now, shout out to my buddy over at DIY Investing because he was actually the first person to show me this fractal comparison between these two markets. So make sure that you guys are a subscriber to his channel as well. We also do a podcast every single Sunday that was released yesterday. So make sure that you go check out episode 17, Simple Plan for Insane Profits in This Cycle. You guys, Tezos is it's becoming one of my biggest holdings in the altcoin markets because of the fact that I just keep dumping money into it every single chance that I get. You guys, this coin is setting up for a ridiculous move on the upside and is leading a lot of the market. This is actually one of the few coins that's been in a bull trend since the beginning of 2019 and has only seen dips that are bought up consistently since then. Some of the other coins have been in bull trends since around that same period of time, but their dips were a lot bigger and their cycle was a lot more drastic, whereas Tezos is extremely strong and shows a large demand for buyers in this market. Now, everybody's like, oh, wow, this is a pretty cool little comparison showing that Tezos could go up in market capitalization. But you guys, if market cap increases, so does price because they're directly connected with each other. Market capitalization is the price times the total supply. So with Tezos, we have 710 million in total supply. And that 710 million in total supply times $2.72 is how we get 1,949,000,000 in total market capitalization. So when we're looking at this chart, the reason I'm using the market capitalization is because I got more data on tradingview.com for this comparison. This is what I fully expect to happen. Now, if you're wondering where I got this black line in the background, you guys, this is actually Amazon.com. And Tezos, this whole move right here, in Amazon.com from about 2003 out to 2008. This crash in 2008 before Amazon.com just went completely parabolic and crazy is the same cycle of human emotions that we're seeing in Tezos. And that drop that we saw because of the whole COVID panic was the exact same thing that happened in 2008 on Amazon that happened on Tezos just a few months ago. So you guys, this is extremely exciting because look at what's coming inside of the Tezos markets after this. And actually, Amazon just keeps pushing higher, so we don't even know whether this will be the top of Tezos. This would put the market capitalization of Tezos at over 50 billion. You guys, it's at just under $2 billion right now in market capitalization. And that would be in the period of just a couple years. So that is just ridiculous, absolutely insane profit margins. And this is one of the reasons I felt that I needed to talk about it on my channel today to make everybody aware of just how big the opportunity is for massive profits, for life-changing wealth inside of this market alone. You guys, in the VIP group, I literally have hundreds of coins that I've been talking about, and some of them are showing the same type of strength that Tezos has. Actually, some of them are showing stronger strength. And for all of the VIP members that have been in there for a long time, you guys know that I've been talking about, like I said, hundreds of different coins since I created that group. And we've profited off tons and tons of different projects. And it's so cool to see the human emotion. I'm just going to move this black line over. It's so cool to see the human emotion play out in the same way over and over and over again. And that's exactly what we're seeing in the Tezos market. If you notice on this Amazon chart right here, this is a V bottom pattern. And look at what happened on Tezos. We get the same V bottom pattern on Tezos. And even this little dip that we had recently, this little correction, look how similar it is to the little dip and correction that happened on Amazon. So the future price projection for Tezos is completely ridiculous, and something that I felt was very important for me to be sharing with you guys today on this channel so that we can make a ton of money over the next couple of years inside of this market. You guys, if you do not have Tezos at all, I would invite you to consider adding it to your portfolio. This is not financial advice, but this is my perspective, my journal on what I'm doing in the markets. This is why I've been buying so much Tezos, you guys, because I see a massive opportunity that we really won't have this type of value, this amount of undervalued Tezos coins at just literally under $3 in price. We will not be able to buy a $3 Tezos probably ever in our lifetime again. And so, you know, when you're talking about how important it is that I made this video right now, that you share this video with your friends, and that you check out Tezos as an investment, being able to buy something that could potentially do 50x or 100x in value when it's at $3 currently and will never be that cheap again, you understand why I'm so motivated, so excited to share with you this project today. Now, I also want to be talking a little bit about Bitcoin dominance in today's video. I've been getting a lot of questions in my VIP group about it, so shout out to you guys who gave me an idea to make Bitcoin dominance in today's video. I have talked about this a little bit in the past recently and how I thought that the altcoins would bleed. We started to get that bleed in altcoins versus the Bitcoin pairs versus the dollar. They've still been rising, which I also talked about. And so let's go ahead and open Bitcoin dominance up because I kind of want to go over where I expect prices to go and how you can set yourself up for profit inside of these Bitcoin altcoin pairs as well as the dollar pairs. Now, you guys, I haven't been selling any of my Bitcoin, and I haven't been selling any of my altcoin Bitcoin pairs, even with Bitcoin dominance rising in this period. So I basically see two main options going on, and I'll tell you my strategy for both options. So the first kind of option that we have with Bitcoin dominance is that we keep pushing up for one more leg up to probably around 76-77% Bitcoin dominance, and then we see a corrective wave from there. The other potential, the other possibility for Bitcoin dominance is that we actually have a drop in Bitcoin dominance and alt season starts. Now, because there's two different scenarios and we really do not know which one is going to happen until support or resistance is broken above, even though we've been on an uptrend, so the trend could definitely continue here. Really, the strategy is the same for either one. Personally, I'm buying altcoins versus the dollar. Even if I'm buying it with a Bitcoin pair, I'm looking at the value versus the dollar and I'm valuing my portfolio in dollar because that's what I care about. I'm not so greedy to only worry about Bitcoin profits alone. Overall, as I make money in these markets, I am concerned with Bitcoin pairs to a degree, but the dollar amount gaining is the main thing that I'm concerned with. And I find that that keeps me the most level-headed inside of the markets. Now, if this price does go ahead and drop, if we start to see a drop in Bitcoin dominance, that means the altcoin pairs are going to be rising. But this does not mean that Bitcoin will not be rising through this period of time as well. In the last bull market, you guys, when altcoins were really shining, when altcoins were going crazy, and the altcoin dominance was on this huge uptrend, and Bitcoin dominance was on this huge downtrend, Bitcoin was going crazy. It was ripping up. It was running up in value all through this period of time like crazy. And so for me, it's very possible, or what I fully expect to happen, is Bitcoin to rise and the altcoins to rise with it. Now, whether this is alt season already right now and we just start trending down in Bitcoin dominance and they all rise versus the dollar, or whether there's one more leg in Bitcoin dominance up and the altcoins versus Bitcoin have a little bit of a drop, I don't think it matters, because the name of the game is to be buying these coins versus the dollar, to be accumulating whether it's altcoins or Bitcoin, and I'm still going to keep a majority of my portfolio in Bitcoin from a risk management perspective because of the fact that it has the biggest market capitalization. And so overdoing the altcoins is dangerous from the fact that it's too volatile. The altcoins are a lot more volatile than Bitcoin is. And so that's kind of my plan, my strategy for Bitcoin dominance. It really can go either way, you guys. It is true. We don't have any confirmation for sure that we're going to go up for the other leg. And we don't have confirmation of a failure of support that we're going to drop down from here. So it's kind of at a 50-50% chance either direction right now. And so that's why I'm just playing from a strategy of 50%, which is buying versus the dollar. Even if I'm buying on a Bitcoin pair, I'm valuing it versus the dollar. And that's the main thing that I'm concerned with currently. So yeah, you guys, Tezos is definitely the next Amazon, which is why we say Tezos till you Bezos. This coin is going to go like crazy in an extremely short period of time, and I don't want you guys to miss out on it. It's even still in a great dip from this peak at 2.1 billion down to just under 2 billion in market capitalization right now. So it's not FOMO to be buying, even though on these shorter time frames there is a green candle or two, or white in my case. It's still an excellent spot to be buying Tezos, to be preparing for the next massive run up in value. So yeah, shout out to everybody that suggested this as a video idea for me. Shout out to my cousin Monson for asking me about Tezos, and because he just put some money into it recently. And shout out to my VIP member that was wondering about Bitcoin dominance. I love and appreciate all the new subscribers, all of the people that have been joining my channel. My birthday was yesterday, and I got so much love and support for my 23rd birthday on my Twitter and on my Facebook and in my Discord. So I really appreciate all the support that you guys have been giving me. And I look forward to doing more giveaways and stuff in the future for you guys so that I can give back to you guys for all of that appreciation that you show towards me. So thank you guys so much for tuning in today's video. Go ahead and check out the VIP links are in the description. If you direct message me or email me, I'll give you guys a 20% discount on the VIP groups. And this is really a place that you can accelerate your learning, and I can help guide you through the process, through the journey of becoming an investor in these markets and maintaining profitability. I teach you how to fish, and I give you guys fish as well through the signals and the courses, and this is really the best way to accelerate your learning. I know what it's like to be confused in the markets. I know what it's like to be lost in patterns, to be lost in different potentials and scenarios. So this really is a map for you guys to have clarity, just like I do, so that you guys can maintain profitability over and over again in the markets. Tons of new members have been joining and profiting along with me, so make sure that you guys check it out so you can be the newest member. I love and appreciate you guys for tuning in today's video. Share it with your friends, hit that like button for me, subscribe, and I look forward to seeing you guys in tomorrow's update. As always, stay profitable out there.